What's the dumbest thing you ever got in trouble for at school? My dad had a you can't stay home sick from school unless you're extremely sick, mainly because he worked from home and didn't like being bothered. So unless I had a fever of over 103 and or was throwing up, I went to school. And to be honest, until I got my driver's license, I had nothing to do otherwise, so I had very little reason to skip. So one day, my freshman year in high school, I'm sick. I can't eat because I'm queasy, but I haven't thrown up at all, and I didn't have a fever, so off to school I go. I get to third class and I realize that I'm gonna toss my cookies. I'm in the middle of science class and we're supposed to be doing some quiet activity sheet, so I raise my hand and ask to use the bathroom. My teacher is a hard ass and says that I should have gone during break between class. I said to her, no, really, I'm about to vomit. She infers that I'm lying and that I need to get back to work on my sheet. So I walked up to her, handed her the completed activity sheet, and threw up on her lap. She calls security and tells them I intentionally assaulted her with vomit. I was suspended for 2 days, and my parents had to threaten legal action against the school district to get the suspension reversed. Turns out I had the norovirus. One time in primary school, I went into school with a weird pain in my side. It felt like a muscle stitch, so I didn't think much of it, assuming it would get better after a few minutes or so. Flash forward about an hour, and we're all sat in assembly. I'm almost doubled over in pain because it hurts to breathe, and some kid next to me keeps talking to me. As I try to tell him to stop, I get singled out by the teacher for disturbing the assembly, so I have to stand up, almost in tears from the pain, and walk out of the assembly to sit outside while everyone watches. Flash forward about another 30 minutes, and I'm lying on the floor of the headmistress's office, waiting for an ambulance to come and pick me up so I can be taken to the hospital and later diagnosed with swine flu. When I was in grade 5, we did a We Are the World lip sync for the Christmas concert. Yes, this was a long time ago. I volunteered to be Kenny Rogers. I really wanted to be Kenny Rogers for some reason. No one else volunteered, so I got what I wanted. I was asked by the teacher to also play Paul Simon, as we didn't have enough people, so some people had to play 2 roles. My mom made me a Kenny Rogers outfit and had makeup ready. A day before the concert, the teacher said that Anna Pyle wouldn't be in the concert unless she was Kenny Rogers. I got in trouble because I threw a fit and said that wasn't fair. I should get to choose which part I gave up. I had to be Paul Simon. No costume, as he just looks like a normal dude, no cool beard makeup. I wrote this on a different post, but I just decided to paste it here because I think it's stupid. When I was in 8th grade, I had this teacher who, for some reason, hated my gut. I don't know what I did, honest to God. I never disrupted her class, I hardly talked. I have always been respectful to my teachers. The most I think I could have done was not do good in her subject because it was science and I've never been good at science. Another important thing, the school was tired of people talking when they're not supposed to and not paying attention. So they made what was called a check, where you would put your hands up like this to form a check, sort of, and it was to help hold those around you accountable or something. No one did it, it was not a rule you had to do it, and the most it became was a stupid joke that turned into people making shooting motions at each other. One day, my friends and I were all sitting around our table, it's just the 4 of us, and our teacher gave the class a word search puzzle to do. My friend C and I started doing our work. We love things like word searches, Sudoku puzzles, etc. Anything to get our minds going. We were quiet as we worked because we were really focused. Our other 2 friends, A and B, started talking. I forget what about, but they were talking instead of doing their work. The teacher came by and gave a warning and told them that they need to get their work done. A and B quiet down and get to work. But then they started talking again, and the teacher comes back and warns them. A and B quiet down again, and one final time, they start talking again. So the teacher finally says, I've given you more than enough chances to stop talking, you guys need to see me for detention. And she walks away to get some detention slips. Now, I'm thinking, man, A and B aren't gonna be there for lunch, and it's just gonna be me and C, damn. But no, this bitch comes back with 4 slips. She gives one to A and B, and then she gives the other 2 to C and me. So C and I are there like, WTF, we weren't talking. And my teacher starts saying that we were talking. My friends A and B admit that C and I were not talking and that we were working. Some other girls from the table beside us intervened and also told the teacher that C and I were not talking. The teacher's quiet for a moment. She looks like she's been caught. She stutters a few times, trying to find something to say. Then she comes up with, you didn't check them. My friends and I look at each other. You didn't check your table mates. You should have helped them quiet down and do their work. You should have checked them. This bish literally tried to pin us with something we didn't do. Then, when it becomes obvious that we didn't do it, that everybody has backed us up, she pulls some stupid crap from her ass. My friends A and B apologized, saying they were sorry and that the teacher was bish and that they'd make it up to C and I. C and I tell them it's okay, they didn't do anything wrong, and that the teacher was going to get an earful from our parents. Honestly, more from C's parents. C was an honor student, got good grades, best behavior reports, a model student. We knew they'd be mad when they found out C got detention for something as stupid as this. My friend C, though, she had a pizza party for getting a good score on a test. She went to the teacher after class and told her, and the teacher released her from detention. I had the pizza party too, since I had gotten a good score, and I also told the teacher. I showed her my slip. She full out denied me. And when I asked why she let C go and not me, again, she stuttered, looking like she's been caught, and once again pulled out of her ass, because you didn't get your work done. I pulled out my sheet that I finished, the words all neatly highlighted and crossed out, and she goes, "You have detention," and she drops it like that. Whatever. I brought pita chips for lunch, so my friend B and I shared them and chewed as loud as we friggin' could, mouths open, slurping our fruit cups, moaning when we took a bite. Yeah, she got fired the next year though. Sorry for the long post. In 8th grade, my best friend was dating this really crappy guy. At lunch one day, he got mad at her over something stupid and backed her up against the wall. He raised his fist like he was gonna punch her. I was angry and didn't know what to do to stop him, so I poured some of my soda down the back of his shirt. It maybe wasn't the smartest thing, but I did it before I even considered what I was doing or what might happen next. Predictably, he turned on me, and that's when a teacher finally showed up. I got sent to the office, lectures, and written up for the soda. I explained what happened, but since the teacher didn't see any of it, I was the only one who got in trouble. Whatever, I wasn't just gonna stand there, and I had no idea how far away help might be.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and comment down below your thoughts. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from us. We have more videos on screen for you to watch right now.